Today, I'm gonna be showing you guys every single part of UF's campus. How's it going? My name is Gianna.and.ashton, and I'm back as your little tour guide today. But I promise you, this is no ordinary tour that you would get from these guys. I mean, as you can probably tell by now, I've definitely made enough Florida State videos to become an unofficial tour guide around here. But little did you know that this amazing tour guide that you all know and love was seconds away from looking like this. I know, it's some pretty crazy shit to think about. I mean, when it comes to picking the right college, the campus is by far one of the most important parts of making your decision. And even though I didn't actually end up going to UF, when I went to go tour the campus, I took this place very seriously. When I was in high school, I would endlessly wander the streets of Gainesville, trying to put myself in the shoes of somebody that actually went there. But even after wandering every part of this gigantic campus, I still didn't feel like I knew where the real college students would hang out day to day. I mean, I would go home and watch endless YouTube videos about these amazing tour guides showing all these super aesthetic parts of campus, and after seeing just how amazing UF was, I was ready to take this place head on. I mean, I went to every single place that these tour guides told me to go, and I had the time of my life doing it. But even after visiting every single spot the tour guides told me, I started to realize very quickly that these places aren't where the real students go at all. And I started to question if UF's campus was really the place for me. And that's why I'm here today. I know that there's a ton of aesthetic campus tours out there that drown you with information, but all these tours aren't very genuine, and they're kind of boring. So I'm here to show you every single part of UF's campus, the good, the bad, the ugly, and I'm gonna try and do it in less than 10 minutes. So I'll meet you in the car to give you guys a little rundown. Oh hey, fancy seeing you here. So obviously UF's campus is super ginormous, so getting around can be really confusing at first. But lucky enough for you, I broke each part of campus into 4 different parts to make everything a little bit easier. So on the top right, you're gonna find your more people person side of campus, so like the College of Business, College of Education, and really anything that has to do with a social career. On the top left, you're gonna find all your frat houses and athletics. Towards the center, you'll find the most toury part of campus where you get all the iconic attractions and a few engineering buildings. And at the bottom of campus, you'll find all your medical and research buildings. But now that we have all the basics covered, it's time to go on a little campus tour. So coming in at our very first location, we have Warrington School of Business. And honestly, you've probably seen this place from all the little freshmen taking pictures like... But this place isn't popular for no reason. I mean, right across the street, you have a bunch of different restaurants and apartments. To the left, you have the chemistry building, and to the right, you have the College of Education and the College of the Arts. And you have a bunch of these beautiful areas outside where you can just hang out and study. But even though this is by far one of the most iconic places on campus, you also have the Plaza of the Americas right behind it. I mean, the Plaza is by far one of the most popular places on campus when it comes to everyday life here. And even though it may not seem like there's a lot to do here, you have no shortage of amazing buildings around you. I mean, to the right, you have the Flint building. To the left, you have Peabody Hall. You have this beautiful church behind me here. And if you catch them on a busy Friday, you can get a bite to eat at the very famous Krishna lunch. But speaking of lunch, I'm starting to get a little hungry here. So we'll meet you guys at our next stop. Well, hello there. So obviously, when it comes to a huge campus like this, you gotta have your chain restaurants. And the Hub is the perfect place to be. I mean, on the inside, you have your iconic places like Starbucks and the Pod Market. Across the street, you have a Sweetberry if you want a little bit of sugar. And most importantly, you have a Chick-fil-A on the inside where you can get yourself some world famous fries. But speaking of fries, this place has some, it has some pretty iconic fries too. Located right next to the Hub in the Plaza, you have the iconic Marston Library where you're gonna find a lot more than just some French fries. I mean, right next door, you have the iconic Turlington Hall, which is home to a ton of liberal art studies. And of course, the iconic Poop Rock. On the other side, you have a nice little pond where you can meet some of your local gator buddies. And the most important part of them all, you have the best view of the Century Tower literally right in front of you. So I mean, anywhere you go, it's almost impossible to fumble your grades while studying here. But speaking of fumbling, that's something that UF does extremely well here at Ben Hill Griffin. Get it? Because UF sucks at football? I know. I'm going all Florida State on you guys here. But you know what? Just stick with me here. Located right at the top of campus and about a 5-minute walk from Marston, this side of campus has everything you need when it comes to the athletics. I mean, last time I was here, I saw a basketball game at the O'Connell Center on Friday, came to an electric game at Ben Hill Griffin on Saturday, and finished off the weekend with a nice pump at the rec center on Sunday. So I mean, as far as the athletics go, you can check all the boxes within a 2-minute radius. Along with all the stadiums, Frat Row is directly behind Ben Hill Griffin, so tailgating before a game becomes super easy. But if all the sports and partying really isn't your thing, then look no further than the Wright Student Union, baby. And I mean, to be honest with you guys, this place gives Florida State Union a good run for its money. I mean, on the inside, you're gonna find the official bookstore and the official tour center, which is a lot less cool than this guy right here. Some more of your classic restaurants, a bunch of places to study, and my absolute favorite part, they have this nice little pond area in the back where you can just sit and chill on a nice sunny day. Or in my case, film every single time I'm at UF. But you know what? It's definitely worth the view. And right next to the pond, you have the very nice view of the brand new Malachowski Hall, which I mean, isn't exactly done yet, but from the looks of it, it's gonna be very nice once they finish. So this is the Union Garage, and this is probably one of the only places you'll ever find fucking parking on this campus. But if you're willing to pay $6 for a day pass here, then this is probably the best place you can get on campus. If you go on the back side of the garage, you'll run right into the side of campus that I like to call Research Row. And on any given day, you need at least a 1500 SAT to be anywhere near this place. This is very obviously the STEM side of campus, so you're gonna find a bunch of different research buildings like the Psychology Building, College of Public Health, and the Nanoscale Research Center. And even though I have no idea what the hell a nanoscale is, this place still seems pretty damn cool. But something that's not so cool, this is the only other parking garage on campus where you can actually find parking. So I mean, if I haven't made it clear by now, they have no fucking parking on this campus. But on a more positive note, along with all your research, you also have the medical school and the dental school. And right at the bottom of campus, you have the iconic Sands Hospital where you can put all this crazy knowledge to use. And to be honest with you guys, during most of your time at UF, you probably won't be on this side of campus too often. But it's still a great place to make connections and see the future of cutting edge science in real time. And now that we have everything covered here, we'll meet you guys back home. And we'll wrap this up real quick.
Hey.
Hey, what's up?
Did we forget to do the dorms?
Oh, shit.
I say right foot creep over walking with it.
All right, how much time do we have?
30 seconds?
Oh, shit. Okay, let's speed run these dorms here, starting off with Murphy Hall, Tolbert Hall, Hume Hall, Trusler Hall, Simpson Hall, the Springs Complex, Reed Hall, Mallory Hall, Yulee Hall, Cypress Hall, and last but not least, we have the one and only Keys Complex. All right, we good?
Yep, that's it.
All right, we'll meet you guys back in the house here in 3, 2. Oh, hey. So now that you've seen almost every part of UF's campus, you guys are ready to take this place head on. And I mean, you're gonna be way better off than this guy. I know the college tours can be a super stressful process to go through, but hopefully this video helped to take a little bit of that stress off. And I saved you guys a ton of time in doing it. So with that being said, if you guys found this video helpful, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. I do respond to every single comment, so if you have any other questions or video ideas, make sure to leave them down below. I do have a playlist of everything you need to know about college, so if you wanna go check it out, it'll be right here. And if you want to join the family of over 7,000 subscribers now, you can click right here. And yeah, that's it for me this week, guys. And I will see you guys next week.
All right. Yeah, spit on that hoe.